Hello, welcome to my Halo Infinite map tier list. Now, my last Halo Infinite video actually did pretty good, which wasn't expected, so I'm going to try to do a little bit more Halo content on this channel. But whenever I was thinking about doing a video, I decided what better than ranking all of these maps, because some are good and some are terrible. Now, I got them right here in like semi-ABC order, but I'm just going to pick them kind of at random. So let's start with, how about Bazaar? Now, Bazaar, I think it's a decent map. The good thing about Bazaar is it feels like you're playing CSGO on that one map with the chickens. Like Halo Infinite even has the chickens. It's pretty epic. I'd probably say Bazaar B. B for Bazaar. Now, High Power. That is an amazing big team battle map. I think it's a lot better than Fragmentation right here. And it has that man cannon, and you can take even the mighty Scorpion soaring into the stratosphere. I'm probably gonna put that in A tier for now. I guess next I'll choose Scar. Scar, it's a pretty awesome map. It's one of the new ones, and it feels like Mustafar from Star Wars, and it gets bonus points for not being a UNSC base. I'm gonna put it in B tier. Not for sure on that. I think some of these will probably shift once I start adding more to the list. Live Fire. This map, I mean, it's not too bad on its own, but it's just bland. Maybe it seems boring because I've played it so much, but it feels generic and uninteresting. The one part about this map I do like is the tower, because there's a repulsor not too far away so you can blast people off, but probably gonna put in D tier. Argyle! Argyle is pretty fun, especially for a Forge map. Now, what's so good about this one? Well, you can get some pretty epic snipes on this map, but beware of the energy sword. I'm gonna put this in B tier as well. Now, maybe I should choose one of the worst maps. What's a bad map? I'd say Streets is probably E tier. I don't really like it. It has a cool Halo video game in it, but it feels like playing hide and seek, just running around with buildings. And one that a lot of people will probably give head out. I hate Recharge. Absolutely hate it. Going in F tier, you know, many people love Recharge, and I'm sure they give it A or S tier, but this is my list, so yeah, F tier. It's not necessarily a bad map, but it looks bland, and it feels like Halo Climbing Simulator. The amount of times I have to clamber up on this map, it's crazy. Aquarius, I don't know whether I should give this E or F. Like, it's a solid map, but it gets really boring after a few games. It's fun for Precision Slayer, but I'll put it in E for now. How about Behemoth? I love Behemoth. It's such a great map. Not for ranked. Do not put this thing in ranked. 343 made that mistake, and it went badly. But it doesn't really feel too imbalanced whenever vehicles are introduced, and I think it's a really fun map, so I'm putting it in A tier. Another B, Breaker. It's an awesome big team battle map that I rarely get for some reason. Like, I never get this map. It'd be cool if Last Spartan Standing, that game mode that was there during Season 2, showed up every now and again, because it is a pretty fun map. It just wasn't good enough to hold a constant player count. I might put it in B tier. Next up is another BTB map, Oasis. I wish I could get this map in Big Team Battle every game. It's just an awesome map. It has wide open vehicle areas, a little place where you can get players, and maybe even a few ghosts squeezed in for hand-to-hand combat. And it has gungooses. Who doesn't like gungooses? Instant S tier. Deadlock, another BTB map. D, I'll put one in D. D's kind of empty, but it's kind of in between. Here, I'll put it right here, in between D and E tier. It's pretty bad. Deadlock feels like playing Ring Around the Rosie with warthogs. Either that, or you can go into the middle and get your head sniped off. Good thing this map is a night map, because it's also pretty freaking ugly. Catalyst. I'm gonna put this probably C tier. It's a good map, don't get me wrong. It has some great power positions. It's just I don't really like Forerunner maps, even though it has a pretty good skybox. But I'll put it in C. Launch Site. This map, awesome. It's an asymmetric map, which is cool because a lot of these maps are just like copy paste from one side to the other, it feels like. Especially Aquarius. That's why I hate that one so much. It's just like half of a map copy and pasted. But yeah, epic map. beware if you're on Fiesta, because the vehicle pads can win the game based on if one team can get a Scorpion, especially if they're good. So I'm gonna put this A tier. I like that map quite a bit. The Pit is one of my favorite maps of all time. So when I heard it's coming to Infinite, I was overjoyed until I saw that whoever designed this map, Empyrean, is obviously colorblind. This looks more like a laser tag arena than the Pit. I'm not usually one to be picky about appearance, but this map is awful, which is a lot considering this is a Pit, one of the best maps of all time. Going in D tier, had so much potential, and they ruined it. Great job, 343. Detachment. Detachment was practically made for 2v2s, I feel like. I've had some of my favorite 2v2 matches ever on this map. I love playing duos, and it feels like navigating a triangle, and there's a center island with a rocket launcher, but beware because taking a man cannon can get your head sniped off. I'm gonna put this B tier. Forest, new map, makes me feel like a Wookiee. It's okay. C. Fragmentation. It was amazing whenever it first came out, but I feel like it's just been overshadowed by high power. I'm gonna put it in C tier as well, just because it's not that bad of a map, but I'd rather get some of the other big team battle maps. As much as I hate to admit it, I think Halo 5 was a decent game, and this map is one of the things responsible for making it fun. Plaza. Plaza was an amazing map in Halo 5. It was so cool looking, just epic. And this one suffers from the same problem as the Pit, and it looks nothing like the original aesthetically. I'm gonna put it, where did I put the Pit? It was, okay, right here. I can't even recognize it. Can't recognize the Pit. D tier. Could have been so much better. I get that 343 wants to make Halo Infinite unique and kind of separate it, but there's more ways to make something special than making it shit. So, D tier. Chasm. Chasm is my favorite map. Instant S tier. Ah, just kidding, I couldn't do that too. Chasm is absolute garbage, and somehow I feel like this map crawled out of a 5th grader's Xbox and made its way to the game. Honestly, it looks like someone who designed this map decided to take a big sneeze and everything exploded everywhere. There's like no meaning to the map. It's terrible.
We know you are no heretic. This is the true face of heresy.
I can make an entire video about how much I despise this map. I'm not one to leave a game just because it's a bad map, but whenever I load into this piece of garbage, you bet I'll throw a few grenades to show it how much I hate it. Know what? He's barely hanging on to F tier. I think I need another tier for this thing. Cliffhanger. The last map on the list. I mean, S tier is kind of empty, but I don't know if I want to put A or S. I'll put S just to fill it out a little bit, but it's more in between S and A tier as far as I'm concerned. Cliffhanger is just a great map that I love to play custom games with. It's really good with friends, and the man cannon adds an extra element that just makes it more fun. I mean, who doesn't like man cannons? They're epic! Also, it has a little bit of snow on the mountains, and I feel like 343 lied to us. Like, I'm pretty sure there's a trailer with snow in it, and there's no snow in the campaign. Now I'm so mad. Finally, we have a bonus. What could the bonus possibly be? Let's see. Sand Trap. If 343 adds Sand Trap to Halo Infinite, elephants included, I would be overjoyed. So, S tier. Or if anyone does Forge crap, please make a really good version of Sand Trap. I would personally give you a high 5. You know what? This list just... You can go over here, Chasm. No one wants you. I hope you enjoyed this Halo Infinite map tier list. If you did, remember there's always the option to
subscribe to Gallant Skink.
Anyways, have a nice day. Death to Chasm.